Hey, hockey friends and families, got exciting news from our title sponsor, NHL Sense Arena. Most of you have asked us all the time, is it just for goalies? Can skaters use it? Well, they've just made a revolutionary new update called Dangle Pro. It's the world's first mixed reality stick handling trainer. Now, you've all seen that video of someone with them throwing a lot of different things, pucks, gloves, everything at them on the ice. NHL Sense Arena has found a way using the Meta Quest to do this in mixed reality. So you can dangle through live 3D obstacles that appear right in front of you, earning points and developing better stick handling skills in the process. It is so much fun. When I tried it, I was blown away by how fun it was, but also it's going to help your kids build faster hands and good habits. Like picking your head up while stick handling with the puck, something we talk about all the time. This thing is only available inside NHL Sense Arena, and they're giving, again, $25 off an annual subscription. They're very gracious with us. When you use the code OKPH at checkout, you can check that out at sensearena.com/OKPH. Again, sensearena.com/OKPH. And give your young hockey player that increased hockey IQ, gets more confidence, faster hands. But this new module called Dangle Pro, they've really outdone themselves with this. Again, NHL Sense Arena is the only VR hockey training platform officially licensed by the NHL. It's a proud partner of USA Hockey and the OMHA. And it's got hundreds of drills on here for goaltenders, for players. And again, just 10 to 20 minutes a day, a few times a week, can really sharpen your kid's skill set. Trust me, it's a far better use of screen time than scrolling on YouTube or just playing regular video games. Again, sensearena.com/OKPH, sensearena.com/OKPH, sensearena.com/OKPH. Get your $25 off. Check out Dangle Pro. And now, check out this episode. Hello, hockey skaters and goalies around the world, and welcome back to another edition of the Ride to the Rink. It's Lee and Mike with you today, and we brought on someone very special. He's an NHL player development director. He knows what he is talking about when it comes to becoming a better hockey player. NHL players, listen to him. Kids, I always feel like I got to qualify the guest. Played in the NHL. He's had a long career. His name is Riley Armstrong. He's here today, and he wants to talk to you about hard work and work ethic and what that means to him. Riley, take it away.
Yeah, I think your mom and dad do so much for you. You got that new pair of skates or that new Bauer or Warrior hockey stick, and you got it all taped up. It looks nice and shiny, and then you get out there, and then your effort level isn't there. And your mom and dad work so hard every day racing home from work, and the only thing they want to see is that you give 110% when you lace those new skates up or you're shooting the puck for the first time with that new stick. So make sure when you're getting to that rink, whether you're 6 years old or you're 14, 15 years old, you're looking out there and you're trying to get better each day. And, that's something that all your mom and dad can ask for each day that you do go to the rink, with the amount of time that they invest into making you or helping you chase your dream of being a hockey player.
Yeah, Riley, can you talk a little bit real quick about just how you can determine that as your individual player? Like, you can't just it's really hard, right? When there's five other players and you're seeing they don't want to put the effort, you could fall into that. Just talk about like how to battle out of that and become your own player and figure out like ways that a player can strategize to accomplish these things on their own.
Yeah, you get sucked into the trap, the wormhole. And you don't always have to be the class clown. You don't have to be the cool guy. There's nothing wrong with the guy who tries really hard. I could probably tell you right now that the person who tries the hardest is the one who's going to get better the quickest, but also move on to bigger and better things. The class clown will get weeded out. The person who doesn't try will get weeded out pretty quick. And don't fall into that trap. Being around those people, you always want to surround yourself with people that think like you, or that you guys are chasing the same goal or that same dream. So surround yourself with the right people, with the right group of friends. And it'll be crazy how far that group of people will take you as well.
So, Riley, last question for me. The kids will beat me up if we don't talk about the NHL for a minute. You've been surrounded by pro athletes really your entire adult life. Okay. We talk about at the beginning of this episode giving everything you got, right? Making sure that you give your best effort. NHL athletes have to do this every day throughout the entire season. And the truth is this, they can't be at 100% every day, but they bring 100% of what they got every day. Can you talk to the kids about that, how the athletes do that, and why that's noticeable at the NHL level?
Well, I think for a lot, when you're watching them on TV and you don't understand if, a player blocked a shot the night before and their foot's swollen up and they jam their foot into their skate to lace them up to go play again the following night, or they didn't get a good night's sleep, and they're exhausted. A lot of the NHL players have kids, families, and they're balancing a lot of that stuff. And no one, I don't think, really thinks about that. They buy their ticket, they go to the game, and they're like, why didn't he play well? Or how come he didn't score a goal today? But the one thing that they do, and that's why they're paid the money that they're paid, is to bring it every night. And guys play through things that you can't even imagine. Broken ribs, a puck in the face, broken wrist, a broken hand, and guys still play the game. And when you're in the crowd watching these guys play, you wouldn't even know they're battling a certain little tweak or anything to their body. And they're still out there giving every ounce that they have, because number one, they love the team. And number two, they love the game. And you have to love the game. If you don't love the game isn't going to love you back. So make sure you love the game. That's number one.
Well, I'll say this to the kids listening. If you're listening to this show, you clearly love the game. And remember, kids, look, NHL athletes have adult problems, but you're entitled to your youth problems as well. You have tough days at school. You are sick sometimes. You get injured sometimes. You can act or be like an NHL player at your games in your practice too. You can show up ready to work, ready to push, ready to make sure that your coaches see that. And of course, your parents see that too. Look, all three of us talking here, kids, we're all parents. It's not that we want you just to push hard because of the stick. We do. We pay the money. Riley's 100% right. But we love to see you work hard. It fills us up with pride when you work hard. Okay. And I know Riley feels that way too. Mike does as well. All right. You don't know how it makes us feel when we see you giving everything you got. So proud of you. Riley, any final words before we close this out? This has been great.
No, I think kids just need to keep enjoying the journey as much as the parent does. For the parents listening on the Ride to the Rink, enjoy the journey that you're on with your kid. The time you get to spend in the car with your son or daughter, you're going to look back on it and think those are some of the best car rides. And then your son or daughter, when they get older and they're taking their kids to the rink, they're going to think back to, these are the car rides I had with my dad. And I think that's something that even to this day that I think about, the car rides with my mom and dad to the rink, playing hockey, put on the figure skates. Those are like countless memories that, you'll have forever.
100%, Riley. We really appreciate you being here today. It's from the NHL to your ears, wherever you're listening, in the car, in your headphones, whatever you're doing it. But that's going to do it for this edition of the Ride to the Rink. For Mike, I'm Lee. That's Riley Armstrong, who's here with us today. Kids, remember, wherever you're at on your hockey journey, we believe in you. You should too. Remember to have fun, skate hard, and get better. We'll see you on the next Ride to the Rink. Take care, everybody.